The Lord is doing a significant realignment right now. It is imperative that as the people of God we are very intentionally focused, right now more than ever, locking eyes with Him, locking eyes with our beloved, and coming away with Him into the quiet place to hear what the Spirit of God is saying and the realignments that He is bringing. There has been such a swirl that many have been feeling, and the swirl has been distracting for many. But in the quiet place, in the place of stillness and drawing away to seek Him, there is a realignment that is taking place by the Spirit of God right now. It is not done by human strength of effort, but it is found in the place of deep surrender unto Him. The Lord spoke to me recently about the intentionality of focus for the remainder of the year, to really enter into the quiet and the stillness to hear His voice. The Lord is releasing revelation and divine strategy to His people for 2024. In the stillness, He is strengthening His people. In the stillness, He is releasing the scrolls of revelation and wisdom that is, and will be, needed to navigate 2024, and what the Lord is going to do. I heard the Lord say that it is very important right now to come away and listen, for the realignment is happening in many different areas. There is a realignment of the heart to truth, there is a realignment in assignment, there is a realignment in vision. The realignment is not just in areas where the foxes have crept in to spoil the vineyard of intimacy, and a realignment to His truth that is bringing accelerated deliverance and healing. There is a realignment of the heart in repentance at a deeper level that is bringing His people into a deeper place of maturity, freedom, and strength. Over the last few weeks there have been many assignments completed. Part of this intentional come away and focus to hear what the Spirit is saying is a place where the Lord is going to not only be releasing vision and strategy, but He is going to be releasing new assignments. I heard the Lord say, "You must come in close to hear the details of the vision." There are new assignments that the Lord is going to be releasing, new vision, that is completely different to what many have walked in before. There is a highlighting of the Lord to pay attention to the detail. I saw the Lord preparing these ones in the secret place with divine intel, wisdom, and strategy to move forward into the new assignments that He has for them, especially in 2024. The Lord showed me there are many who are feeling like they have received a word from the Lord concerning their season, and have felt like they have missed so much of their season, or not walked in its fullness, because of the level of warfare that they have experienced. But I heard the Lord say, "I am redeeming the time, I am redeeming the season." I saw these ones stepping into, not only the fullness of the word the Lord gave them concerning their season, but they were also walking receiving new mantles and new assignments within the season. This saw them enter into a realm of acceleration of what the Spirit of God was doing in their midst and through their lives. The Lord showed me that the swirling witchcraft attacks and the swirling of the season that many have felt and endured has left many feeling disorientated. But in the simplicity of seeking Him, a realignment of sight and vision was taking place. It was more than just clarity of what is, it was vision on a whole other level of what is to come. I heard the Lord say, "It is vision for the establishing," and the sense surrounded me so strongly of occupying. As the nations shake, as the world shakes in the coming year and years to come, there is an establishing of His people upon the rock of Christ and the establishing of a kingdom that cannot be shaken, that is going to be seen in the earth in unprecedented ways. It's the era to occupy, and I heard the Lord say, in the simplicity of seeking Me and intentionally coming away with Me, the swirling is going to stop, and you shall occupy. The Lord began to show me that the territories, the lands, the places He has spoken to many that they are to occupy, but have found such warfare at the threshold. I heard the words, "In the coming year you shall occupy." I began to see roots going down deep into the ground, roots in the Spirit to occupy the territories and promises that He has for His people, but also the physical lands and places He has for them to occupy, suddenly happening. His voice thundered, "Realignment, again." I saw the Lord supernaturally bringing things all in perfect alignment, and there was a sudden occupying that took place. I then began to hear the phrase over and over in my spirit, "Here comes to the glory of the Lord." There is an accelerated occupying to occupy His glory upon many in 2024. Do not be alarmed by the separation, for it must come. I heard the Lord say, "Do not be alarmed by the separation, for it must come," and the Lord showed me that the time for the separation has come. The Lord said to me, "For many will look and say, 'Look what the enemy is doing.' But it is not the enemy, it is my hand that is separating, it is my hand that is exposing, it is my hand that is bringing the dross to the surface, as the ferocious wind of my spirit blows. For I am cleaning house, and I am raising up a bride that is pure and spotless. I am raising up a bride who knows how to prepare and make herself ready for my return. I have been speaking sift, shake, separate, and I am bringing forth my pure bride in this hour, who will host my glory." I heard the words, "Things are going to change, things will not remain the same. I have brought you into a new land, and I am bringing you into a new season, where you shall govern with me in a whole new level of revelation, understanding, and authority from the place of deep dependence upon me. For I am bringing you deeper into a place of understanding my wisdom, and my ways and my alignments for the hour. For too many have held onto old alignments because of what is comfortable, but I am now shaking those alignments and bringing them into new alignments for the new assignments. I am deeply delivering many from fear and comparison. I am deeply delivering many from apathy and control, and I am bringing them into a place of boldness and confidence in who I am and who they are in me. To build with me outside of the boxes that they had built within, or the limitations and expectations of others, and are building with me in my glory. For as I release the revelation for the realignment, do not run from one to the other for approval of my ways and my strategies, because of fear of man. Stand strong and confident in what I have spoken, and watch my glory come. I am realigning you to my vision for the season. I heard the Lord say, "Too many are looking at the season upon them through a smokescreen. Too many have allowed the smokescreen to stifle what I have spoken, out of weariness and discouragement, but I am realigning them to my vision for the season. I am blowing away the smokescreen, and I am revealing what I have spoken, and what I am speaking, and what is to come. Many are being delivered from false responsibility, and a lying spirit that continues to come to attempt to define their season and keep them living beneath the smokescreen in a perpetual state of confusion and disorientation. But I say, no more. I am realigning you to my vision for the season, and as you see my vision clearly and step forth in obedience, watch it happen suddenly. The enemy has tried so hard to keep you in a vice, in such pressure and limitation, but as you simply seek me in this hour, I am bringing you into expanded vision. I am realigning you to my pace. The Lord showed me a realignment of pace and rhythm that He is doing right now. He is adjusting pace for the coming year. He is bringing His people, as they are coming away, and drawing close to pay attention and really focus on what He is doing and saying right now. He is adjusting the pace. I saw some who had been running fast, and some who had been moving slow, and the Lord was bringing a deeper sensitivity and awareness to His pace for their season, and to be solidified in His pace, determined by what He speaks, and not establishing pace for their seasons on the pace of others around them. I saw in this realignment of pace, that there was great refreshing, great grace and ease and greater rest in the slipstream of His pace. Embrace the realignment, embrace all I am doing through your posture of surrender. Release of control, and you will see that you are entering into a wide open space of fullness in all I am calling you to step into and occupy in this coming year and season. But you must listen close. You must follow my instruction and my strategies and my ways, for much of what I have spoken and promised is upon you, but in greater increase than you realize, to see my glory, and my kingdom advanced and my name glorified in the earth and in the nations.